If you ever wondered if you could reach 1,000,000 kilometers in your Tesla, well, wonder no more. A man just reached not 1,000,000 but 1.5 million kilometers in his Tesla. And if you want to convert that in miles, 1.5 million kilometers is close to 1 million miles. This individual can deliver such high mileage because he literally drives for a living. His car before this Model S P85D was a first generation Tesla Roadster, and he reportedly ran the mileage up on that Roadster to about 620,000 kilometers. In the past, only few car manufacturers have been seen to go to that million mark. They're usually the legacy brands like Toyota, Hondas, and these combustion engine vehicles achieved that millionth mark with that one single engine that it came with from the factory. So the question here is, did this Tesla Model S achieve this 1.5 million kilometers with the battery that it came with from the factory? And unfortunately for all the Tesla fanboys, the answer is no. So the Tesla Model S P85D was one of the first performance Teslas, and it's a rear-wheel drive. High power and torque were issues with the earlier model Teslas, so the motor had to be replaced 3 times before it reached 680,000 kilometers, and it was replaced the 4th time when it was about to reach 1,000,000 kilometers. After that, we didn't really have much information from the person who has been driving this for 1.5 million kilometers now, but hopefully that was the last motor that they had to change. And for those of you who don't know, Tesla Model S comes with a higher mileage warranty than the Tesla Model 3. So in a way, it didn't really achieve that 1.5 million kilometers with a battery pack that it came in from the factory, but it was replaced under warranty, which he didn't really have to pay a penny for. So this man's battery pack was still under warranty, so Tesla agreed to replace it without any cost to the owner, unlike this man who chose to blow up his Tesla because Tesla was asking him to pay for his battery. Up next, we have the all-new Chevy Silverado. General Motors just unveiled this really good electric car with really good specs that is going to compete with Teslas for sure. This Silverado has the highest charge peak rate of 350 kilowatts. To put that into comparison, the latest Tesla, the Model S Plaid, can only take in 250 kilowatts of charge at a time. And this is what's available right now, and the Silverado still isn't available yet. So maybe by 2024, Teslas will also have 350 kilowatts of peak charging rate. So at 350 kilowatts, you'd be getting about 100 miles of range in just about 10 minutes of charging. To convert that into kilometers, that's about 160 kilometers of range in just 10 minutes of charging. So one problem non-Tesla vehicles face is the charging infrastructure. The charging infrastructure for Teslas are really good. You can go from coast to coast anytime you want. You just have to put the address and location into your Tesla, and Tesla will route you to your destination from literally from the west coast to east coast without you even having to worry or plan out a trip. But the problem with non-Tesla vehicles is that the charging infrastructure still isn't that good. You can't really see if a fast charger is out of order or in order, or how many people are using them. Where in a Tesla, you can see all of those things, and your Tesla will plan out your trip accordingly. One solution that I think might work for all non-Tesla owners is that Tesla might start opening up Tesla superchargers for all non-Teslas as well. So if you were to drive other electric vehicles other than a Tesla, you'd be able to go to a Tesla supercharger and plug it in. This would be very beneficial and convenient for people who want to make the transition to electric cars. Now, if you are a Tesla owner, this might not really be good news to you. So if you live in the West Coast, you know how popular Teslas are there, and there's a lot of superchargers in those cities, but most of the time those superchargers are usually booked or there's a lineup. So if Tesla superchargers become available to all electric vehicles, this would mean there would be a huge lineup in these superchargers. But here's the thing, you can look at it from this way. The whole world has about a 90% chance of going fully electric, right? So if Tesla opens up their vast, superior supercharging network to the rest of the electric vehicle community, Teslas could start earning a lot from these superchargers. So if Tesla could earn more money in the superchargers, they can open up more supercharging networks, which means superchargers might be in some distant future be available just like gas stations. Now, I know this can be a mixed review from Tesla owners to non-Tesla owners. Obviously, non-Tesla owners would want this, Tesla owners would not want this, but try and see this different view and let me know what you think of this little idea down in the comment section, because Tesla is already testing this out in Europe. And the last little bit of news I have is that Tesla recalled 475,000 Teslas. I personally own a 2020 Tesla Model 3, and my vehicle is one of those vehicles that are getting recalled. I got an email from Tesla, and this is what the email looks like. So thankfully, Tesla hasn't really asked me to stop driving the vehicle, and it's necessarily not a safety concern. It's just something in the rear or trunk they need to fix or replace. and that might be faulty in the future. I haven't really seen the frunk or trunk acting up, so this is something that Tesla has recognized, and this part might be faulty in the future, so they wanted to replace it, and also for free, obviously. So in the near future, I'll probably have to book a service for it to get replaced, or Tesla will automatically book a service for me and it'll be fixed. And lastly, before I end this video, I wanted to take up 30 more seconds of your time and give you little tidbits of news that happened in the EV world in the past week. Number one, Rivian owners are getting over-the-air software updates just like Tesla's, so their truck is basically going to improve over time just like Tesla's. This is huge because no other auto manufacturer seem to have recognized this and is not actively doing with their fleet. Number two, the Tesla Model X from now on is only going to have the 6-seat configuration option instead of having the 6-seat and the 7-seat configuration. Number three, an updated Tesla Model 3 and Y owner's manual is hinting that there might be ventilated or cooling seats in the future. Number four, the first 15 Tesla semis are going to be delivered by the end of this month, January, to PepsiCo. And lastly, a Tesla product designer hints that there might be a Tesla gaming controller coming in the future. That's all I had for this video. Thank you so much for your time and thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Goodbye.